This is something fun and a little different than I've shown you guys before. As you know, my channel's pretty much just all gel blasters and gel blaster accessories. And I've worked with some great companies like csnoobs.com from China, and they've sent me some really nice blasters. However, they've run into so many issues with US Customs seizing shipments, and then customers don't get them. So they've decided that it's not worth selling gel blasters to the US market anymore. It's just not worth dealing with all of that and then having to refund money to their customers. So it probably has to do with the fact that most of their blasters are very realistic looking. And so because of that, for some reason, they get seized. However, they had these magic wands that shoot fireballs, and they're still going to sell those because they haven't had any issues shipping those. And they asked me if I wanted one of them. Typically, you ask me if I want a magic wand, I'd say no, not at all. I'm a dork, but I'm not that big a dork. However, when they said it shoots fireballs and I watched the video, I'm like, well, yeah, of course, then I want it. So, this is obviously modeled after Harry Potter fire magic wand. I mean, it even says like London to Hogwarts here on the little train pass that comes with it. So it's certainly supposed to, be a Harry Potter type wand, which I remember reading the Harry Potter books a long time ago, way before the movies. And I was never a big reader, but those were some great books. And then, of course, people have loved the movies. So I thought, let's check out the magic wand. It shoots fire. Why would we not want to check it out, right? So this comes to you. Here it is. You can see it's a nice looking, I guess, magic wand, right? On the bottom here is where you charge it. So it comes with the USB charger. You're just going to plug it into an AC adapter and charge it. And then you've got an on-off switch right here. And then you've got a single button right here. So when you charge it, once it's charged, if you push this button, we should be able to see inside here. Let's see. See that heats up in there? See that heat element turns red in there. Okay? So when I watched the videos, I wasn't aware of how it's shot. I thought maybe you fill it with like butane and it just shoots fireballs. That's not the case. That'd be a little more dangerous. Instead, you use this stuff here. This is called, I guess, what do they even call this? It's the flash paper, right? So it's flash paper. It comes to you in here. It's wet when it's in here. So you're going to want to dry it out. You don't need to dry it all out at once because this is what you need to shoot fireballs. So here's a couple pieces that are dried out. And then what you're going to do with these is you're going to rip a little piece of paper that's about, that's probably a little big because it says 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So you probably want to maybe rip that in half. Now I have found that the larger the piece of paper, that you're going to get more of a shot of fireball instead of just a puff of fireball. So, so you're going to just basically roll this up into a little kind of ball/tube. That goes in here, but then you need to take the little rod that comes with and push it down. So that needs to be touching that element. If you just leave it at the top there, it won't be touching the element. So now all you do is you turn it on, you hold that button, in a matter of seconds, you're going to get a little fireball. So let's see if we can get it on camera here without it being dangerous, or too dangerous, I should say. So we're just going to push the button. All right, so you should have seen that. So it shot a little fireball. I mean, it pretty much goes away immediately. We see a little bit of smoke right here. So obviously I wouldn't advise using it in the house. Obviously you have to be very careful with this. So if you're going to get something like this, make sure that you're a responsible person. So that shows you how it shoots. Pretty cool. And then you just reload it and you can go ahead and shoot it again. I have no idea how long the charge is going to last, but you got a nice step-by-step in here that tells you exactly what to do. And then I assume you can buy more flash paper from them if you need it. And maybe that's even something you can source on Amazon, the flash paper. I am not sure. But I thought it was cool and worth showing you guys. So go to csnoobs, support them by buying the Fireball wands. They have multiple different models. All right. And then maybe in the future, we can get them to start selling gel blasters to us again. Comments, questions, post them below. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's pretty cool, even though I'm not super into wizardry and magic wands. But the fact that it shoots fire makes me like it. So, comments, questions, post them below. Please like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in all those Gel Blaster giveaways. Thanks. I thought I should add a few more demos of this, that magic wand that shoots fireballs from Sea Snoobs. It's actually called Noobs Magic, I believe, but the link is in the description. It's the same company as Sea Snoobs. So here is a size that's about the proper size that they recommend. So we're going to put that in, and then you just got to push it all the way down. And then you just turn it on. It's on. Then we're just going to push our button here. All right, so that showed you kind of how it can look. So now I'm going to take a bigger piece of flash paper that probably about twice as big, maybe slightly more than twice as big is what they recommend. And we're going to see the difference, okay? So this one actually is going to struggle to get in there. I didn't ball it up good. Let me see if I can get it in there. Because it has to get down in to that filament, to touching that heating filament. Otherwise, it won't do anything. All right, there we go. We got that pushed in. So now we got a bigger piece of flash in here. So let's see the difference. Well, it just popped out on that one. So that might have been a little too much. So that's kind of an interesting little experiment. So we'll go back. So there must be a happy medium where if you do it just right, you can kind of get it to shoot a fireball, because I was able to do it earlier. So we got that in there. There you go. So you got to see it. So there it is, the Fireball Magic Wand from Sea Snoobs or Noobs Magic. Check it out. Sorry about the focus issue. That smoke messed it up. Anyway, check them out. The link's below. Pretty cool little toy, especially if you're into Harry Potter and that kind of stuff. Then it probably is really cool. Thanks. Subscribe, comment, and make sure you participate in the giveaways.